What's up, guys? I'm here at the kill plot, kind of starting to get things ready, getting ready for bow season. You can kind of see here behind me that it is pretty growed up. So what I'm going to do today, I'm going to push mow all this best that I can, clean it up, kind of cut some of these trees out or limbs hanging over back here behind me, kind of open it up a little more from what's growed in from last year. This spot here, we typically try to fix this spot every year. This bodes pretty well for us, hence the name the kill plot. We'll usually have 3 or 4 good shooters coming through here throughout the season. So this place, it's money. This is probably one of my best bow hunting spots that I've got on this 1,000 acres, 1,100 acres. I'm going to plant some new things today as well, some stuff that we haven't tried here. We're going to try to start some perennials in here, and then we got another bag of some stuff that we're going to try that we've never tried on this property. It's in more of an annual type thing, but we're going to try it and see what it is. We're going to kind of section it off from this front side. We're going to start our perennials where more of our dominant shooting with our bows is going to be, and then the other things are going to be out toward the back end, because right in here behind the camera, and I'll kind of pan after a while and show you, we have a shooting hole where we set a blind up, and then we'll shoot the long part of this field during our gun season. So y'all stick around, see how this thing transforms. Alright, for this first section, right over here beside me and a little bit behind me, where this is our area where we're going to shoot with our bow. I'm going to start this hot chick. Now this is chicory and red clover and white clover, a blend, but this is a perennial. So hopefully, and I'm doing this kind of early, hoping by it'll have a real good root system established before our first hard frost. That's hopes. I know some places say mid-August, late August, early September. I'm going to go ahead and put mine in the ground because I'd rather be safe than sorry, because I'm trying to establish this here in this area where maybe I can get 4 or 5 years out of it. Maybe, maybe not. Time will tell. For this long section behind me, I'm going to pretty much use this whole bag, a 7-card stud. Never tried this here. It may work, it may not. Has a few things. It's got oats, winter peas, annual clover, chicory, turnips, and radish. So, and this ground back here behind me is a little harder. Probably wouldn't have hurt to bust it up, but I didn't have stuff with me today to do it. So we're going to take our chances, so I'm just going to put it on there thick. Hope that we get a little bit of seed to soil contact on this back here. Tried to do it the same way as I've done this over here beside us. leave like a little mulch on the top, maybe to get in under that and take root. Alright guys, that's going to wrap this up. I've got all my seed on the ground to the best that I can do it with what equipment I've got today. I will say this, for a better plot, a better turnout, or a better grow rate, it would be nice to bring a small disc in here or a drag to barely mark the top of the ground to cover this seed, because relatively everything I put out today was a smaller seed, so it wouldn't take much. I know that I would have a better stand if I'd done that, but I don't have that option. So the way I'm doing it here has worked pretty decent in the years past, so I'm gonna go with that again. But if you do something like this for yourself and you have the option to get something in here to mark the top of the ground or kind of break a little bit of the ground up beforehand, you'll probably have a better success rate on your germination. With that being said, I've done this in the past and this has worked pretty well for me, so this is how I'm going to continue to do it in this spot, because I'm not going to sacrifice my cover and open things up in here just so I can get a little better germination rate in here, if that makes sense. I have this spot, this predominantly is bow hunted. All this is covered in around me, and that on the outside you can't get equipment in here, and this is the way I've set this up and this is the way I want it. I've got my funnels off in here behind, funnels over here, a little bit of hinge cutting, a lot of cover around the edge of this where they can come in here and feel safe. It's took a little time. This is a process. Like you've seen today, I've walked a push mower in here to mow this. It's a little hard work, but if you were raised like I was, hard work pays off. It has in years past, and this is just the way I'm going to continue to do it. Right. My helper ain't here with me today. I could probably put a garden rake in his hand and let him scratch the top of the ground, because as much rain as we've had in the last 2 weeks, this ground's soft. So I'm going to bank on this seed being able to shoot roots in the ground simply because it ain't as hard as concrete right now. So guys, if there's any questions, feel free to comment, or if you got any pointers for me. I've been doing this a long time, but I learn something new every day, and if I can help you, just let me know. If y'all would like, subscribe, and comment and help me out.